My girlfriend demanded, "Stop sending money to your sick father. He's not our responsibility." I replied, "You're right about priorities." Then I stopped paying her student loans I'd been covering for a year. Collections calling her cell phone every 2 hours for 6 weeks. Original post. 31 male. Never thought I'd be writing this, but here we are. Been with my girlfriend, 29, for 2 years. Moved in together about 8 months back. Things were solid, you know? Or at least I thought they were. Then my dad got diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. That was 6 months ago, and it's been hell watching him go through treatment. Chemo every few weeks, radiation, all the stuff you see in movies, but worse because it's real and it's your dad. Insurance helps, but anyone who's dealt with cancer knows the bills are insane. Deductibles, copays, medications insurance won't cover. I've been sending him between $800 and $1,200 a month to help keep him afloat since he can't work. So the other night, I'm transferring him money and my girlfriend walks into the room. Sees my phone screen. Her whole face changes. Seriously? Again, Dad's chemo is coming up. The anti-nausea meds aren't covered and... How much this time? $900. She laughed. Not like something was funny. That cold, mean laugh. $900. To your dad. Meanwhile, we're eating ramen half the week because you claim we're broke. I just stared at her. We're not eating ramen because of... Stop. Just stop. She sat down, arms crossed. I need you to actually hear what I'm saying. Your father is not our responsibility. He's a grown man who made his choices in life. We have our own future to think about. My stomach dropped. You really want to drain our savings for someone who's probably not going to make it anyway? You said stage 3, right? Those aren't good odds. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He's my dad, and I'm supposed to be your partner. Your future. We talked about buying a house next year, remember? That down payment doesn't save itself. Every dollar you throw at him is a dollar we don't have for us. He's sick. He needs help. So let someone else help him. Doesn't he have siblings? What about extended family? Why does it all fall on you? Because I'm his son. She leaned in, voice dropping low. Listen to me very carefully. If you keep putting him before us, before our future together, this relationship is over. I'm done playing second fiddle to a dying man's medical bills. Choose. Something clicked in my brain. Everything went quiet and cold. You're right, I said. She blinked. What? You're right about priorities. I need to really think about what I'm investing in. Her face relaxed. She actually smiled. Thank God. I know that was hard to hear, but you needed to. I'm going to go for a walk. Grab my jacket and just left. Walk around for hours just thinking, not about what she said about my dad. That was done. That was unforgivable right there. But thinking about everything else. About money. About what I'd been paying for. Here's the thing about my girlfriend that's relevant. When we met, she had $67,000 in student loans. Private loans, brutal interest rates. She'd been making minimum payments that barely touched the principal for years. About a year ago, maybe 13 months, she had this breakdown about the debt. Crying, saying she'd never get ahead, would be paying until she was 50. I made decent money as a network admin. She worked in HR, making about 20 grand, less than me. I felt bad, so I offered to help, just until you get on your feet. Temporarily. We worked out this arrangement where I'd cover her monthly loan payment, $580, and she'd gradually pay me back once she got ahead financially. We even wrote it down, though it wasn't like a legal contract or anything. Just a couple things. Except she never paid me back. Not once. Not a dollar. Every month, $580 from my account to her loan servicer. That's over 7 grand over 13 months. And now she's telling me my dying father isn't our responsibility. When I got home, she was watching TV like nothing happened. Already moved on. Feel better? Yeah, crystal clear actually. Update 1. The next morning I logged into my bank before work and canceled the automatic payment to her loan servicer. Just stopped it. 13 months of payments? Done. Didn't tell her. Didn't make an announcement. Just stopped paying. She wouldn't notice for a while anyway. Payment wasn't due for almost 2 weeks. Gave me time to really look at everything. Couple days later, I'm doing laundry and found a receipt in her jeans. Sephora, $340. From 2 days after she gave me the speech about eating ramen. Started paying attention. Her Venmo was public. She never changed the settings. Brunch with friends, $75. Concert tickets, $120. New running shoes, $95. All in the last couple weeks. All while telling me we were broke because of my dad. That weekend, she wanted to order Thai food. Our usual spot runs about $50. Can we just make something here? Trying to save money. She rolled her eyes. Don't be dramatic. It's $50. You told me we were broke. That we were eating ramen. That was different. You were sending thousands to your dad. 800. Whatever. Just order the food. Nah, I'm good with a sandwich. She looked at me like I'd lost my mind, then grabbed her phone and ordered anyway. Used my credit card. She had the number memorized. I didn't say anything, just noted it. Payment was due that Tuesday. Her servicer tried to pull the funds, got declined since I'd removed them. By Wednesday, her phone rang. I was in the kitchen. She was in the living room. Could hear everything. Hello? Yes, this is her. Wait, what? No, the payment went through. What do you mean it bounced? Long pause. That's impossible. It's been automatic for over a year. Her voice went up. Can you just... Okay. I'll handle it. Yes, I understand there's a late fee. She hung up and immediately called me at work. Let ring. She texted, call me now. Emergency. I waited about an hour, then called back during lunch. What's up? My loan payment didn't go through. The bank says the automatic payment was canceled. Weird. Did you do something? Yeah, I stopped paying your loans. Silence. Then, you what? Stop paying them. You said we need to prioritize our future, focus on what matters. I agree. So I'm prioritizing helping my dad and saving for my own down payment. Your loans aren't my responsibility. Are you out of your mind right now? You said my dad wasn't our responsibility. Your debt isn't mine either. Seems fair. That's completely different. Ow, because I'm your girlfriend. We live together. We're building a life. And he's my father, who has cancer. This is insane. You're literally punishing me for being honest about our finances. No, I'm redistributing my money based on your advice about priorities. She was breathing hard. When are you turning the payment back on? I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not. You make $52,000 a year. You can cover your own loans. I can barely cover my half of rent and my car payment. Then maybe skip the $300 Sephora runs. Dead silence. You went through my stuff, found a receipt doing laundry. But your Venmo's public, so that filled in the rest. You're such a piece of shit. Maybe, but I'm a piece of shit who's keeping his dad alive. Feel free to adjust your budget. I hung up. She called back immediately. Declined. Called again. Declined. 3 more times. When I got home, she was crying on the couch. Real tears this time. I can't afford the full payment. I'll default. My credit will be destroyed. Should have thought about that before calling my dying father a bad investment. I didn't mean it like that. Then how'd you mean it? We need to think about us too. I was thinking about us. For over a year while I paid your debt and you bought concert tickets. That was me thinking about us. Then you told me to let my dad die alone. I never said that. You said prioritizing him was stupid because his odds weren't good. What do you call that? What do you want? An apology? Nope. I want you to handle your own debt. Like an adult. She switched tactics. Soft voice, reaching for my hand. Baby, please. I'm sorry. I said it wrong. I was stressed and took it out on you. Can we just fix this? I pull my hand back. The loans are your problem now. That's fixed. Update 2. The call started within a week. Her loan servicer, then collections people they hired. Multiple times a day. She'd come home from work looking exhausted, phone buzzing in her purse. They call me 6 times today. During meetings. My boss noticed. Answer and set up a payment plan. I can't afford the full amount. Tell them what you can afford then. They want the full payment plus late fees. That's $640 now. I shrugged. She tried showing me her budget. Spreadsheets with everything highlighted in different colors. See? After rent, car, insurance, groceries, I'm negative $300 a month even without the loan payment. I looked at it. You've got Spotify Premium, Netflix, HBO, and Hulu. That's like $50. Those are necessities. Your car payment is $480. That's a nice car. I need it for work. You work downtown. You could take the bus. I'm not taking the bus. There was. She wasn't broke. She just didn't want to change anything. Then figured out. Her parents got involved around week 2. Her mom called while I was making dinner. You're being incredibly selfish. She's drowning because of you. She's drowning because she took out $67,000 in loans and never paid more than the minimum. You promised to help her. I did help her. For 13 months. Then she told me my father with cancer wasn't our responsibility. So I adjusted my priorities. He's not your responsibility either. He's a grown man. Apple doesn't fall far, I guess. Thanks for calling. Got dinner on the stove. You're going to regret this when she leaves you. Looking forward to it, actually. Hung up. She called back. I blocked the number. My girlfriend tried the love bombing thing next. Made my favorite dinner, using my grocery money. Wore the lingerie I bought her for Valentine's Day. Whole performance. I miss us, she said, curling up next to me. Can we please get past this? Get past you calling my dying father a waste of money. She flinched. I didn't say that. You said prioritizing him over our future was dumb because his survival odds weren't great. What else would you call that? I was scared. About money, about us. People say dumb things when they're scared. And I do dumb things like pay their loan for a year while they drop $300 at Sephora. She sat up. Are you ever going to let that go? Are you ever going to take responsibility for your choices? I am. I'm trying. But I can't do it alone. Sure you can. Sell the car. Get something cheaper. Cancel the subscriptions. Stop eating out constantly. You got options, you just hate them. You're really going to let my credit get destroyed over this? I'm not doing anything. You're making choices. Choose better. By week for the collections calls were nonstop. Every couple hours like clockwork. Her phone would ring during dinner, during movies, while she was sleeping. She'd stopped answering, just let them go to voicemail. They're threatening legal action, she told me one night. Set up a payment plan then. I tried. They want proof of hardship and 3 months of bank statements. Give it to them. They'll see all my spending. Yep, they will. She threw her phone across the room. Hit the wall, screen cracking. Happy now? This is what you wanted, right? Watch me suffer. Nope. I wanted a partner who didn't tell me to abandon my father. Got someone who values makeup over family instead. I can't believe you're doing this over one conversation. One conversation where you show me who you really are. I'm just believing you. Her best friend showed up around week 5. Just appeared at the apartment. You need to fix this. No, I don't. She's falling apart. Can't sleep. Having panic attacks at work. Her credit dropped 60 points. Then she should pay her loans. With what money? The money she spends on brunch and concerts. The money from selling that expensive car. The money she'd have if she lived within her actual means instead of the means I was subsidizing. You're punishing her for being honest. She was honest about who she is. I'm being honest about what I'm willing to fund. This is financial abuse. I actually laughed. Financial abuse is me paying her debt while she calls my cancer-stricken father a bad investment. What I'm doing is called boundaries. She left, told my girlfriend I was toxic and she needed to get out. Update 3. By week 6, my girlfriend was a shell. Collections had become her entire life. They got her work number somehow. They'd call from different numbers, so she couldn't block them all. Morning, evening, weekends. Relentless. Her credit score dropped another 40 points. Applied for a consolidation loan, denied. Tried to refinance, denied. Her parents helped with 1 month's payment, but that was it. She came home one day and just stood in the doorway crying. I can't do this anymore. I looked up from my laptop. Okay. That's it? Just okay. What do you want me to say? That you'll help me. That we'll figure this out together. Something. We're not together on this. You made that clear when you told me to abandon my dad. I apologized. No. You said you were sorry I was upset. Different thing. She wiped her face. I can't afford to live here anymore. With the loan payments and collection fees. I have to move back with my parents. Probably smart. That's all you have to say? What do you want? Sympathy? You created this. You created this. You cut me off. I stopped paying debt that wasn't mine. You refused to change your spending. We both made choices. She was shaking. I hate you. Yeah, I noticed. She moved out a couple weeks later. Her parents came with a truck on Sunday. Her dad wouldn't look at me. Her mom death glared me while carrying boxes. My girlfriend took her stuff from the common areas, coffee maker, throw pillows, bookshelf, left her key on the counter. "I hope your dad dies alone," she said, walking out. "And I hope you learn a budget." Door slammed. Her best friend texted that night. "Hope you're happy." She's devastated. Blocked. Her mom called from a new number. "You're going to hell for what you did." Block that too. Final update. It's been a few months since she moved out. The apartment doesn't feel empty. It feels clean, like I got rid of something toxic. My dad finished his last chemo a few weeks back. Scans showed the tumors shrunk significantly. Doctors are cautiously optimistic. He's still weak, still recovering, but he's alive. And I was there for all of it because I had the money to be there. That $580 I was spending on our loans, half goes to my dad, half goes into actual savings for a down payment. Got about $9,000 saved now. Not house money yet, but getting there. Ex is living in her parents' basement apparently. Heard through mutual friends. Mo sided with me after hearing everything. She's still dealing with collections, still dodging calls. Her parents are helping, but charging her rent, which honestly seems fair. She tried reaching out once, maybe 6 weeks after moving. Long email about how she'd been reflecting and carrying financial trauma from growing up poor. How she'd projected her scarcity mindset onto our relationship. Therapy speak for, "I was wrong, but won't actually say it." Deleted without responding. Her best friend tried one more time. Waited in my building's parking lot to ambush me after work. She's in therapy now, actually dealing with her stuff. She wanted you to know. Good for her. She still loves you. She loved my bank account. That's not fair. She told me my dying father wasn't worth investing in because his odds weren't good, then expected me to keep paying her debt. You tell me what's not fair. She had no answer. Thing is, I'm not even angry anymore. Just tired. Tired of people who want all the benefits of a partnership without doing any actual partnering. Who want their problems solved, but can't handle anyone else's. My dad asked about her last week. I told him we broke up, but not why. What happened? She wasn't who I thought she was. He nodded. That knowing parent nod. Your mom and I raised you to show up for family. Sometimes you find out other people were raised different. Yeah, real different. Not dating yet. Not interested really. Work's good. Apartment's peaceful. Spending weekends with my dad while he recovers. Helping him with meals, driving him to appointments, watching baseball on his couch. The other day his neighbor stopped by with casserole. Widow, maybe late 50s. Nice lady. After she left, Dad gave me this look. What? Nothing. Just, you're a good son. Better man than I was at your age. You did fine. I mean it. Not everyone would have chosen the way you did. Wasn't really a choice. But it was. And I'd make it again every time. My ex's student loans are her problem now. Collections calls are her soundtrack. Damaged credit is her consequence. She spent a year living beyond her means on my dime while judging me for keeping my father alive through cancer. Sometimes I think about what she said. About my dad probably not making it, about the odds being bad. Then I think about his latest scans. About him laughing at stupid jokes. About him being alive. She was wrong about the odds. Wrong about a lot of things. But she was right about one thing. Priorities matter. And I'm glad I chose mine. No regrets.